Hey guys, what's going on? Back with a new video, and today we have the Inteleon VMAX battle decks. So I actually really like these battle decks Pokemon put out. They're really easy to get into. You battle with the deck that you didn't build, which I guess a lot of people won't like, but I think it's kind of fun battling with some brand new deck that someone else built and kind of learning the strategy of it. So I do play the online Pokemon TCG game. So I do know how to play the game, but I don't really build decks, but I just use the decks that they have available, and it's actually pretty fun to use. So as you can see right here, this includes a 60 card deck, one deck box, two markers, 6 die, coin flip die, and a strategy rulebook, and a code for the online game. So yeah, I mean, without further ado, let's just get into the box. So yeah, this is a level 2 deck with Inteleon that you can use. So I don't know if I should just put this in the background. I'll just put it in the background so you guys got something to look at. We have the trading card rules right here, which I already have like 3 books of these with my last opening. So yeah, 3 books of trading card rules, and I already know how to play, so I don't need that. Let's see what this is. How to upgrade your battle deck. So a couple of things you can use to upgrade this battle deck, which is pretty cool. You know, like, you don't have to use this deck. When you're versing people, you can put in whatever cards that you want, and they give you some examples right here, like a Crobat, see a Wailord right here. So yeah, not too bad. And then we have this plastic part right here. Let's put this to the side, put the plastic away. So yeah, this is how the deck looks like. There are some cards in here. We have the dice. Let me see, let me get into the dice. Alright. So these are the regular yellow dice, which actually look pretty cool. Let me see if I can get one with a higher number on it. So that's how the dice look, and the coin flip die. I really like how this looks. As you can see, it's a bit see-through, which is really cool. So I'll put all that to the side. We got our burn and poison marker, which looks different from what you get in Elite Trainer box. This is what you get in Elite Trainer box, and yeah, the shiny ones are what you get in here. So now one more plastic cover. I do want to be a bit careful with, because it contains your good cards, but I have no idea how to get them out. Is there a little... Alright, I'm gonna just cut the video real quick, and once I get them out, I'll review the deck. Alright, so we have Inteleon V. So as you can see, the attacks that it has a snipe shot, so 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and Aqua Report for 130 damage, and your opponent reveals their hand. So not too bad. You know, this attack for 3 energy, 130, and they reveal their entire hand. So, I mean, if you are an intelligent player, if your opponent reveals their hand, you can kind of think what their strategy is going to be. But, you know, you have to be well-versed in every Pokemon card in the series, or else if they reveal their hand and you don't know what's going on, then there's kind of no point of this card. So, interesting card. And then we have the VMAX right here. So 60 damage for Hydro Snipe. You may put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. So this is going to be pretty annoying for them to kind of build up their Pokemon card attacks. And max bullet for 160. And this attack also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So not too bad. I mean, you do 160 to your opponent's active Pokemon, and then you can kind of go on their bench and do 60 damage to maybe like more of a weak Pokemon. Maybe they have something on their bench just for the ability, and it doesn't have a lot of HP, and you can just snipe that out of the way. So really interesting. I'm gonna get into the rest of the cards now. So you have 2 water energy, Great Ball. So just look at the top 7 cards of your deck, and you can put a Pokemon there into your hand. So it's an okay card to use. A lot of people have it. This one, Marnie, each player shuffles their hand and puts it to the bottom of their deck. If either player puts any cards in the bottom of the deck, in this way you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 4 cards. Okay, so yeah, it's a bit of a disadvantage to your opponent. You have Sobble. You know, this is a basic Pokemon. Air Balloon, so retreat cost of this is 2 energies less, and I believe Inteleon's retreat cost is 2. So yeah, basically free retreat cost for your Inteleon. Professor's Research, discards your hand and draws 7 cards, which can be really good, but also if you have a good card in your hand, you don't want to discard it. So it's a bit of a risky card. Boss's Order, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This is a really good card. It's going to get your opponent really mad if you just switch their bench with their active and just knock them out. We have Drizzle. Let's look at this. Abilities. So Shady Dealings. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Oh, so not bad. So this ability lets you search for a trainer card. That's actually pretty useful. Snom. Another water energy. Quick Ball. Let me see. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So you may play this card only if you discard another card from your hand. So that kind of makes sense, because searching your entire deck for a card and putting it into your hand, that's pretty good. Like the Great Ball, you only look at the top 7 cards of your hand. Capacious Bucket, I hope I'm saying that right, but I've used this card before. Just search your deck for up to 2 water energies and put them into your hand. Not bad. The Zigzagoon. Just gonna take a sip of water real quick because my voice is kind of raspy. Alright, so the Zigzagoon right there. So this ability, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so I guess you're using this for the ability, but its move surprise attack is not too good. And then you have the Inteleon right here. So, oh, look at this ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. That's actually pretty good. And this move right here, for 2 energy, it does 120 damage. And this attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Like, this is a good card. For 160 HP, you're doing 120 damage, only for 2 energy, plus 20 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and this ability is really good. So, yeah, not a bad card. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be the greatest Pokemon deck in the world, but, again, this is a level 2 deck. It's really fun to play against your friends, or you can just play it online. So, yeah, Quick Ball we already looked at. Scoop Up Nut, put one of your Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon V or a Pokemon GX into your hand. This is going to be really useful with, I guess, the Inteleon if you want to keep using that ability over and over, or even with the Zigzagoon if you want to use its Tantrum ability. Bird Keeper, switch one of your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do draw 3 cards, this can be a great card because this is like a switch and kind of like one of those cards like a hop where you can draw 3 cards. But it can also be bad if you don't want to switch your active Pokemon, because you have to switch your active Pokemon if you have this card. So it does 2 things at once, but sometimes not always useful. So yeah, another water energy, Great Ball. Frostmoth, so Ice Dance. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your benched water. Oh, that's actually a really good ability. So just from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, and it says as often as you like, so not even once during your turn. Okay, so that's a really good ability. So get that Snomon, get that Frostmoth, use the Bucket Trainer card, and get as many water energy as you can, and build up your Inteleons. So yeah, Evolution Incense. Search your deck for Evolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay, pretty solid. Boss's Order, Snom, Energy. Oh, Suicune. So think this is a bit of an old card, or no, actually no, it's not an old card, but this was in another deck. I think it was for Dar, I think it's a Darmanitan deck, but yeah, this Aura Loop for 3 energy does 130 damage and put 2 energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Now, I guess it's a powerful move, but just putting those 2 energy cards back, it can be a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing in a way is if this Pokemon is about to get knocked out, then you kind of save those 2 energies, put it into your hand instead of discarding it. Bad thing is if you do 130 damage and you're going to have to build up this Pokemon again with 2 energy cards. And yeah, that's not too great. So you might want to switch this out after you use Aurora Loop. So yeah, just be a bit careful with the Suicune. To be honest, I might switch it out for another card. But yeah, Professor Research. Training Court. Once during each player's turn, that player may put a basic energy from their discard pile onto their hand. Okay, so pretty good. But again, with Stadium cards, your opponent gets the same benefit. So yeah, you might not want that. Marnie, Sobble, Air Balloon, Quick Ball, Energy, Drizzle, Bird Keeper, Ordinary Rod. So choose one or both. Shuffle up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Shuffle up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile onto your deck. So pretty good. Scoop Up Net, Great Ball, Evolution Incense, Water Energy, Bucket, Zigzagoon, Research, another Inteleon, Quick Ball, Energy, Sobble, Air Balloon, Marnie, another Frostmoth, Boss's Order. Okay, I think from that we pretty much have the entire deck. So yeah, as I said before, I guess with this deck you want to get that Frostmoth as soon as possible. Let me see what this says. So Inteleon VMAX. I'm gonna add the spot. Let me see. Yes, Nom and Inteleon V on the bench. Evolve them on your second turn. Combine Cubate's Bucket with the Ice Dance ability. Attach all the energy needed. Then use Bird Keeper, Air Balloon, or Scoop Up Net to sneak Inteleon VMAX into position to attack. You may also attach your usual 1 energy per turn. If you need to retreat it, move Inteleon VMAX into position. Okay. Sobble's evolution line gives you some tricks, shady dealings. And then Boss's Orders, use Marnie to disrupt. Then Evolution Incense, okay. Yeah, so this deck's power comes from the fact that your star Pokemon can pick off opposing bench Pokemon as a long-range targeted attacks. And yeah, the Zigzagoon adds a little more reach with this Headbutt Tantrum ability, which makes it a nice combo with Scoop Up Net. So yeah, as I said before, that Scoop Up Net can be good for that Zigzagoon. But yeah, it can also be used to reset your Sobble evolution change, so you can get multiple uses out of your Shady Dealings ability. But yeah, tricky deck to use. But yeah, you can get used to it. Add whatever cards you want into the deck. I think they said something about a Crobat V. I mean, for example, I just have this hollow Crobat right here. But yeah, I don't know why you would put this card, but it has colorless energy to use, so it doesn't really matter if you have water energy or not. And yeah, this ability, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. So, you know, I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to use. They give you some advice on what else you can use, what else you can add onto the deck. But yeah, I'm going to be making a video on playing this card in Pokemon TCG Online, so stay tuned for that video. And yeah, without further ado, I guess I'm done, so catch you on the next one.